We're at CFRC at Queens here in Kingston. We just had a sick interview with Josh behind the camera.
Yo.
Our EP, These Four Walls, just came out today, so it's pretty sick. Go give her a listen.
All right, welcome back. That was Nonsense and I Want This by The Same As Always. Who we have in studio?
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
So before the show, we were talking about Rockfest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
They announced the lineup. I'm pumped. You guys are pumped.
Yes, sir.
So what are some of your favorite bands going?
For me, it's got to be like The Used, Taking Back Sunday, Story So Far. Those are the big three for me.
Yeah, the story so far is huge. Also, big fan of Tenacious D.
Oh,
the
yes.
D.
That's the one I'm most stoked for. The D. Oh, yeah. KG and Jack Black. Like, oh, it's going to be great. I'm going to pee my pants laughing.
Hopefully Dave Grohl makes an appearance.
Oh, man. I went to see Prophets of Rage, actually.
Oh, yeah.
When they came to Toronto, like, last year. And they were like, we have 2 surprises for you. And the first one was, like, it was okay. Buddy from AWOL Nation came on and did a song with them. And then, like, he's like, okay. Be Real from Cypress Hill was like, okay, we got your last surprise. He's like, welcome to the stage, our friend, Dave Grohl.
That's sick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and Dave Grohl just, like, walks out on stage, says hello, rocks out one tune, and he's gone.
That's unreal.
That's awesome.
I know. I was like, that is crazy. So it could happen. You never know. Dave
Yeah.
Grohl likes to just show up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you have some shows coming up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Our next show is actually our good friends Letdown, their EP release show. It's in Oshawa at the Mustache Club, March 31st. And then after that, we have our own EP release show
Nice.
at Spot 1 in Brampton. And then after that, Oshawa again, which is our own EP release show. It's April 21st, I believe. But that same weekend, we're also at Sticks and Stones with the boys, 37 over and right, and nice little 420 show.
Yeah, they've both been on the show. You know.
Yeah.
It's a nice little love connection you guys have going on. In the music
Yeah,
world.
yeah. It's really nice to have a good core group of guys that we can feed off of and work with. So
Yeah.
it's worked out really well so far.
A musical community, it's key, man. It definitely helps. Like, I remember being young and that was like the thing. All the bands were just like, let's get shows together. It doesn't matter. All differences aside, let's just play music. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's good. I like it. It's nice to see again. It's really nice to see.
Yeah.
So we're talking about some influences, and like Blink-182 came up.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and
That's
some
big.
like Rise Against and MXPX and The Strokes. So I was thinking maybe we'll play a couple influences.
Yeah.
And
That sounds
then
awesome.
Yeah.
we'll talk about them and why they influenced you, and then go back into some of your tunes when we get back.
Awesome.
Cool. So we'll hear first off some Carousel by Blink-182.
Oh, yeah.
And then Blood Red, White and Blue by Rise Against. And then The Opposite of Intellect by MXPX, if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
Yeah? Cool. Let's get into it then. Here we go. You're listening to Limestone Limelight on CFRC 101.9 FM. All right. Welcome back. That was some of The Same As Always influences. There was some Blink-182 and some Rise Against and some MXPX. So, like, what about those guys inspire you?
Well, Blink, right off the bat, they were the band that got me into writing music like this, pop punk. And, yeah, like, I always wanted to write since I was a little kid. And they were the band that, like, really, like, I guess you could say they taught me how to write a song, I guess.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Blink was really a big thing when I was growing up, too. I think a lot of guys
A lot
our
of
age.
a lot of bands in the genre right now obviously cite them as like a major influence.
Yeah,
So.
they're like a huge inspiration. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about Blink too, but big one that like I know all the albums front to back is Rise Against.
Yeah.
It just happens to be that band because I love them. Just started like playing the songs like my dad did, and like they just caught on, and I'm like, wow, this is like fast, upbeat punk.
Yeah.
So like my favorite album all time is The Sufferer and The Witness. So
Yeah.
like they got to be number one.
Nice. That's awesome. So, like, is your dad a musical guy then, too? Does he run the
Yeah,
family?
yeah. He's actually the one who taught me how to play guitar and all that stuff.
Nice.
My brother, he's actually My brother Sean, he's the one who's actually drumming for us right now.
Okay.
And so it was kind of like we got tossed into it. It was my dad was a guitar player. Then my brother started playing drums. So I'm like, I might as well start playing bass, get a family band going.
Yeah, get into it. Why not, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, like, any other instruments that you guys play? Just guitar?
I kind of mess around with everything. I like to demo songs. So like I learned how to play drums, and I can play guitar and bass, obviously, and I sing, and I can make a cool little melody on the piano, but that's about it.
Nice. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. It's good to be multi-talented. It like definitely helps with writing songs for sure.
For sure.
You know how to work everything. Yeah. So let's get back into your album. We'll give the people another little taste of the same as always. So we got Middle Ground and Postcard coming up.
Dope.
So yeah, we'll hit them with that. And yeah, so this is the same as always on Limestone Limelight on CFRC 101.9 FM. All right, welcome back. So that was Middle Ground and Postcard by the same as always. Middle Ground is my personal favorite off the EP.
Awesome.
I feel like it's the one I can like relate to the most, I feel. And then like with Postcard, I love the acoustics like intro.
Yeah.
Into like it's so pop punk.
Yeah, we were actually had like the vibe of like sitting in your room just jamming on like an acoustic guitar, and then it kind of like flowed in, be like, oh, that'd be a sick little intro.
Yeah.
And then it all fell into place.
Nice. So, like, where did you guys do your recording at for the album?
Oh, we did it with Terry Ben, so he's in Napanee. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. That like the acoustic intro kind of reminded me of the beginning of "Miss You" in Blink-182 when he screams down the hall of the recording studio to get that like scream in the beginning. That's what it reminded me of. That. It's cool. I really liked it.
That's awesome.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, there's actually there's a few like pretty organic things that just happened while we were in studio where like that's got to be in it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you have to throw those things in. It's just like the natural. It's raw. It's the way it should be. It's great. It's great. So, we've listened to some of your tunes, listened to some influences, talked a little bit. We're not going to do a live performance. I know I said we were going to on Facebook, but I'm a liar. So don't expect any of that tonight. I'm sorry, guys. But we're going to go into some more music. Figure we might as well go into some more influences because the EP is almost over. I want to
short and sweet.
It's punk rock, baby.
We have to keep people waiting for the next one.
It's punk rock. That's the way you do it. It's how you do it. Yeah. So like, we'll hold that off for a bit. Make the people wait. Good things come to those who wait.
I'm waiting.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna hear some Strokes with New York City Cops. And then I Couldn't Wait to Leave 6 months ago by Neck Deep.
The boys.
Yeah, and then The Story So Far with Swords and Pens.
Nice.
So yeah, let's kick that off on CFRC 101.9 FM. Here you guys go. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So that was some Strokes, some Neck Deep, and some The Story So Far. And you said earlier The Story So Far is like your favorite.
Yeah, like
band.
Right behind Rise Against, like they're the boys. Like I got a tattoo of my favorite song by them is The Glass, and I got it tattooed on my wrist there with an upside down spade. So
nice.
That's my tune.
That's your jam, man.
Yeah,
it's your jam. When it comes on in the club, you're like, woo! Let's do this.
I start headbanging in the club.
People love that. People like, do you know Stages at all in town?
Oh, yeah.
People are always like, have you ever been to Stages? I'm like, I've been twice. One of them was like a metal show, and it was the most hilarious thing. Like, they had a metal show there. Like, I Hate Sally.
Really?
Did a CD release party there. And, like, it was on like a Friday or Saturday night. So, like, all these, like, really preppy dressed people were just like showing up to the door, and there's just all these like metalheads outside like in leather smoking cigarettes, and like, what's going on? I thought this was Stages. Like, oh no.
That's awesome.
It was the best thing in the world. I was like, oh yes, we're taking it over. So I was thinking, since we were talking about 37 Over and the Enrights, and we got some time, I was going to play a couple songs by the boys from 37 Over.
Yes.
Give them a little props,
Yes.
They've supported me a lot. I'm not going to lie. Like, they've helped me out. They've got me, you guys, the Enrights. Like, they've been spreading the word.
Yeah, they're really good guys. They're good to work with. Spence, though, I tell you, he's a handful, that one.
He seems like it. First time I met him, he showed up with he showed up and he was like, "Oh man, so on my way here, I wanted to get a new acoustic guitar.
Oh, yeah.
So I stopped at Best Buy.
Yeah.
And got like the best acoustic guitar I've ever bought in my life. And it was so cheap, man. And he's just like losing it over this acoustic guitar. It was the greatest thing in the world.
That's awesome.
And I was like, oh, this dude's solid. I can tell already. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
You have to come see him at a live show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We our Bell Pub show that we just had in Belleville there on March 10th. It was actually their CD release show, and Spencer put on one heck of a show for the fans out there.
Nice.
It was awesome.
I saw them once at the Mansion.
Oh yeah, with Guttermouth.
Yeah. That was a really good show. Yeah, my buddy Chris that I work with actually was like, "Oh, my buddy Spencer's in a band."
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, it's great. Again, the community, it's coming back around, right? Like
Yes.
everybody helping everybody. So yeah, we'll throw on a couple tunes by the boys from 37 Over. I was thinking Panic Attack and 3517.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Here you go, guys. All right. And that was the boys from 37 Over. A little shout out to them for everything they've done for me.
The boys.
The boys. The boys. It's for the boys. For the boys. So, yeah, we have time for like one more influence, and then we're going to finally let them have the last track from the EP. We've made them wait and wait. And it's gonna happen. So yeah, I was thinking for the next one, I don't know. What do you guys want them to hear?
Oh man. We haven't played Death Cab yet. Do you have any Death Cab?
We can do some Death Cab, I believe. That shouldn't be a problem. That should not be a problem. Just give me 1 second here.
Why Death Cab?
Well, they're one of my other influences, a big one.
Any song in particular you would like?
How about some Title and Registration?
Title and Registration?
And one thing, while I have a second here, I just want to give a shout out to our artist who did the artwork for our album. It's Cat Sneeze. So anybody out there looking to get some album artwork done, he's the guy.
Nice. So perfect. We're gonna listen to this, and then we're gonna come back and introduce the last song from the EP, and then that'll be it for the night, boys.
Shit.
It'll be all over.
Awesome.
Alrighty, cool. So here you go. Here's some Death Cab for Cutie. Everybody, enjoy. All right, welcome back. That was Title and Registration by Death Cab for Cutie, by request from the booth. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's about all the time we have once we finish the track, and I have to play the ads and promos that I have to play for the hour. But yeah, it was awesome having you guys in. Thanks for coming down and making the drive.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're pumped.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys couldn't stay for St. Patrick's Day like you wanted to.
There's beers to drink in other places.
There's beer in most places of the world. It's a great thing.
It's a great liquid.
Liquid gold. Liquid gold. So yeah, again, you guys can get the music you heard tonight on Spotify, iTunes. It's going to be coming to Google.
Bandcamp and YouTube soon. What were you going to say?
It's all on Google Plus.
All on Google.
Everywhere that you can find music, it's on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it. Get it. It's great. And they're great guys because they've offered their services to perform at a fundraising event that we're doing as well in April, which you guys will hear more about as it develops, and we'll keep you filled in. But yeah, so thanks again for coming in. We're gonna hear High Spirits, the last track from the EP you guys finally get to hear tonight. We've made you wait. Here it is. High Spirits by The Same As Always on CFRC 101.9 FM.